Hello! Welcome back. Let's fly Kerbal Space Program, Space Race Mode, Career Mode, whatever mode. You may notice this down here, version 0.20.2. This is as I record this. Earlier today, the next version, version 0.21, was released. However, I believe we're still waiting on mods to update. I tried installing Ferrum's Aerospace Research, which I am totally dependent on, and I just can't play the game without it anymore, and it doesn't work. It's bugging out in the new build, so I'm going to stick with this version of the game for now. Eventually we'll update to version 0.21. Just not quite yet. All right, select mission package, Space Race. Yeah, okay. What is it that I want to do? Do I want to go ahead and do this? I think, yeah, here's what I want to do. I think I want to go ahead and select this mission. This is Take the Long View. The science guys think an orbital telescope will be better than a ground-based observatory. To test this notion, put a satellite into a circular 400-kilometer orbit. The Orden Industries small telescope part would be great for this. Or substitute any other half-ton of equipment. You can get 60,000 crowns for it. Okay, I want to do this. I was thinking about this other mission. I'm actually running a mission like combining several different payloads, but before I do that, I want, I've gone and I've, oh wait a second, I didn't want to come in here. I want to go to the other building. I've gone in and I've revamped my engine return vehicle, and I want to try it on just one payload at a time first. We'll see if my redesign, if that helps it to be able to re-enter correctly. Okay, so first off, let's tell you what, let's go. Do I want to go with this one? Let's go with some of these other nifty gold foil things. How about that? What do we call this? The Explon 5D. Yeah, how about that one? I like it. Orden Industrial Picked Zoom 1000. Yeah, one of those guys. Let's stick that right up on top. Come on, stick on there. Like that. Activate camera. 10. Deactivate camera. Like that. Good. Okay, back to parts. Let me see. We'll label this one Farsight 1. Good. Okay, what other kind of what's-its does Farsight 1 need? Let's go ahead and try and use some of these AIES, these square parts. Battery. Small industrial battery. Has 100 charge. How much are we weighing already? Show all stages. Up to 0.75. Okay, that's good. Yeah, we're already... yeah, the entire probe needed to weigh like half a ton, so we've already exceeded that. No problems, man. Let me see, that's the wide one. I want the long. We'll do two-way symmetry on those. Flip it over like that. See, go with one of these guys. I think I like that. Advanced SAS right there. Very good. I thought I had one of these that was like a combination. It was an... Oh, here we go. Here we go. There's our fuel tank. Yeah, this guy here. Let's pull that off. Put that on. And let's do like two more of these. Good. You know what? I think I'm actually going to duplicate this thing. Whoops, hang on. Just to make it symmetrical, because I'm remembering the difficulties I ran into with the other one. Being just slightly off balanced. And ISP in vacuum is 300. That's actually kind of low. How about this guy? I'm thinking that actually may be too much delta V for it. Thinking that the last satellite, how much it had, and it ended up being enough to go into orbit around Kerbin and orbit around the moon. Here, let's pull that off. Let's drop one tank of fuel. Stick that on there. Okay, cool. Let's save that. Okay, let's look at doing how we're going to wrap this up inside of a aerodynamic fairing. No, I still cannot do the procedural fairings as I don't know. I guess other people don't have this issue, but whenever I get the version of FAR that is supposed to be compatible, it isn't. I mean, it'll install and everything, but I have no. It doesn't have anywhere near enough drag. It's not behaving correctly. How much does this whole thing cost? The whole thing cost $6,800. Ain't hardly nothing at all, huh? Okay, there's the shroud. So now we need this, the hollow decoupler. Turn it upside down so the hollow end is sticking downward. Good. Lift that up a little bit. And now let's get into my sub-assemblies. Get into my lifters. We're looking for Swerve 1 Charlie. Hopefully this will follow the trend that we've seen in some other designs, that the version number 3, version C, Charlie, will be the one that'll actually be good, you know? Be like the final functional version. We can hope. It would make me happy if that does work out that way. Things we did with 1 Charlie, we kept the same simple delta wing design, but I made them a little bit larger since the 1 Bravo was Swerve 1 Bravo had maybe too little wing. But we're still keeping this simplified wing design. We gave it more engine because the jet engines, because it had the last version was seriously underpowered. It was barely able to maintain altitude, and I want this thing to be able to travel over the oceans. You know, if it re-enters someplace inhospitable. Okay, so we're going to test this vehicle, test our revised launch vehicle on this telescope. Let me see. Oh, I need one more strut in here, and then we'll have to do a staging check because all the staging is all screwed up. Okay, staging check. We're doing a slight change, and this time I want the main engine to light at the same time as both the jet engines, and I've got those set up to a hotkey, so once we climb above 15 kilometers, we'll be shutting those down. Okay, I believe that is all set to go. Save it. How much does the entire launch vehicle cost? Actually, not too bad. 65,000 plus about 8,000, closer to 9,000 for the advanced solid rocket fuel, so closer to like 74,000, and we're going to get a significant percentage of that back. In addition to the, I need to select this again. Yeah, take the long view. That's the one we're doing. In addition to the 60,000 krone reward. All right, cool. Okay, Farsight 1, save it. Let's launch it. And here we are on the pad. We still have our invisible launch support what's-its, but that's okay. I'm used to them being invisible by now. Precision control, SAS, slight engine gimbal. Okay, so what? Oh, wait a second. I was forgetting. The game crashed, and I have to reselect this thing again. I don't know. I think I've selected this mission like 3 times now. It just doesn't want to. It doesn't want to stick. Okay, so where have I got to go? I need my, my orbit. I'm aiming for a 400,000 kilometer orbit because this thing needs a nice high orbit where it'll be moving relatively slow in order to give it a nice stable, stable platform for taking lots of pretty pictures. Look at that thing levitating. Ain't that cool? Yeah, we're just at the beginning of space race technology, but we got anti-gravity levitation stuff happening. All right, cool. Enough jabbering. Let's do it. Okay, there's the... Oh, no. Oh, no. Do you see what I forgot? I forgot to run the fuel connection. Oh, no. I forgot to run the fuel connection from the external fuel tank to my engine return vehicle. Will this let me recycle? No, it won't. You know what I'm actually going to do? Let's deselect this mission. Let's configure. We're going to rewind because I need to get that cost back. Yes, yes, I messed up. I want to get my latest expenses back. Thank you. Yes, I should not be running a space program. I should check that stuff before launching. And come on, yes, I'll take the joke. Just give me the damn money. Okay, last chance. Thank you. Okay, good. Got it back. Good. Save. Close settings. There goes time. Number 4, selecting this. Okay. Select mission. Close. Okay, let's end this flight. Let's get back in there and attach that fuel line, as that's a rather integral part of the whole operation, you know? Yep. All right. Good enough. Okay, double check. Yeah, good. This time we mean it. We're definitely going to launch this time. A little slight engine gimbal. Pull that up. And let's go again. There's the main engine and the jets. And there's the solids. Nice, fairly straight takeoff, which makes me happy. Actually, getting the engine back down just a hair. Good. Let's do a roll. So we're aligned more or less with that 90-degree line. Yeah, right around there. Okay, yeah, this works. It's fairly stable. I think let's see if we can run without that SAS and see if we can avoid this dramatic oscillation issue, you know? Flapping back and forth all the time. Okay, yeah, this is all working very nicely. No real corrections needed. Let's go ahead and pitch back a little bit more. There's 15. Okay, let's shut down those jets. Okay, let's get ready to jettison. We never did fix the problem with the SRBs either. Let's wait and let these burn a little bit. No, they took half of that fairing off. That was kind of startling. Need to watch that stuff. Be a little more careful, guys. I think it's not going, but we're high enough. I think it should not significantly affect the launch. I hope. That's kind of startling, yeah. Wow, that was very, very... I really need to solve the problem with those solid rocket boosters. I believe there's a way I can go and I can configure those things so that the thrust that you get from the little bit of solid fuel in the nose cones, I can like dial it down, because they're supposed to be just enough fuel to burn those things so they'll separate, so they'll fly away from the vehicle, you know? Okay, so that external fuel tank is almost done. Oh, good. Just about perfect timing. I was about to shut it down anyways. Good. That works. Okay. So, can we stop moving around, please? Let's jettison that external fuel tank. Good. Jettison our one remaining shroud. Whee! There it goes. Very exciting. Okay, let's throttle down to nothing. Jettison that one off of there. Good. Okay, now, first off, let's just put this thing in an orbit. Right about there. Point it down below the horizon a little bit, just so that apoapsis doesn't grow out of control. Yeah, like that. Okay, that is an orbit. Let me see, push the button to extend our what's-its. Let's turn some lights on too, so we'll be able to find it in the dark. Good. Okay. Looks like a functional satellite to me. Now I'm going to switch back to my engine return vehicle. Should be this one right here. Switch to, thank you. Game's thinking about it. There we are. Good. Okay, let me see here. Do this one. Yeah, we're still rising. So let's stage once to get rid of that hollow decoupler. And it flies off like a cannon. Click on this, make certain we're controlling from here. Just because that bit me once and I'm always kind of paranoid about it. Let's turn on some lights. We like lights. And this thing, again, this nose cone that I have in there, it's got a radioisotope thermal generator, so it'll have plenty of electricity. Okay, we'll hit this other button to shut down the main engine. Good. Turn on some RCS because I need to turn this thing around. Why is it continuing to thrust? Oh, I've got this. Okay, I forgot. I had my joystick set up and I didn't have my all the various axes perfectly centered. And we're starting on our way back down. I really hope this works. I don't want to lose two of these things in a row, you know? Okay, yeah, so this vehicle, the changes, you see I already pointed out, we expanded the wings some, we doubled the jet engine, we made the vertical stabilizer bigger to give it more stability. Oh, and one other innovation, because the last time it was having real difficulties pitching up, is we added some brakes. I mean, it looks like a split rudder, but it isn't. Actually, it's just a couple more. See, we still have the rudder inside of there. So that should, in theory, help with the re-entry and being able to hold the nose up, so we aren't, you know, going. You don't want to go nose first directly into re-entry. Okay, so there we are. We're re-entering atmosphere again. Let's set my airspeed settings up the way I want them. Let's turn this to surface. This was a good thing I was kept on forgetting to do, and it'll give me. What I really want is altitude above terrain, which could be very useful. I can't take credit for the air brake on the vertical stabilizer. That's how the real space shuttle works. I figured if it works for them, there's a good chance it might just work for me. Oh, a little piece of debris down there. I wonder what that is. I honestly don't remember. Something from a previous experiment gone awry. Okay, here we go, dropping through below 39 kilometers. And again, it was between 40 and 30 kilometers was where we had the really bad stability issues previously. Set this up. Let's turn that to airspeed settings. We have enough airspeed going to have some significant aerodynamic effects. Pull this right here. Good. It's really, yeah, the vehicle's wanting to pitch down at this point. Let's pop those brakes out. Maybe that'll help. We're burning through all our monopropellant a great deal. Not so much now. Yeah, that air brake is helping. Here, let's pitch back some more. Pitch all the way back. More right about there. Good. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's not wanting to pitch back. But it's encouraging. I see that Mach number dropping. So that is encouraging, definitely. Yeah, I'm going to burn up all this monopropellant right now. Oh, we're actually climbing. I just noticed this. Let's actually turn that RCS off for a second. Yeah, we're climbing. We're gaining altitude. I totally missed seeing that. Okay. Here, lower that nose. Go right here. Let's try to, like, maintain altitude. Keep above 30 kilometers and try to... It's gliding. Let's just try to maintain some altitude here. Like, pitch back some more now. The monopropellant only got a couple seconds left of monopropellant. It's already been very effective, though, in slowing this buggy down. So I'm happy about that. Yeah, this is good. I mean, in the past we've had various designs that have done things like, you know, blow through the 30-kilometer mark and still be doing Mach 6. So this is significantly better. Hitting Mach 3.5 and still slowing down. This is good. We may be slow enough we may not even see any of the flaming re-entry effects, you know? So, okay, so far I'm very pleased with the way that this, the re-entry is a swerve 1 Charlie. I'm very pleased with the way it re-enters. Now we need to see how, you know, what kind of manners the vehicle will have in actually normal flight down in the thicker atmosphere, and in most especially in landing. But so far, it's a definite improvement over previous versions. Okay, and before I forget, go ahead and hit this. So now we have our engines woke up. Let me see, these should have opened back up. Yes, that one's open. Yes, that one's open. Good. And yeah, we're going to dropping down to Mach 0.8. Good. Turn the SAS off. Throttle up some, just so we have some extra authority with it, you know. Even though we still have plenty of airspeed. Oh yeah, this definitely has plenty of power. If I wanted to, I could just go ahead and pull right back up and go into a climb. Easily. Yeah, okay. And that extra power, that was also useful to help make the launch pretty smooth. I think I like this vehicle. It works fairly well. Altitude above terrain, 2.9. So it looks like the terrain is at about altitude of 900 meters. Okay, right around there. Let's go ahead and stick that landing gear out right about now. Yep, landing gear. Gotta love landing gear. There's our airspeed. I don't want my airspeed to drop too. We do need to slow down, but I don't want to let it drop below about 100 meters per second. Until we get significantly lower. A little bit of throttle as I pitch back more, because we're about to level out. Okay, almost forgot. Let's angle that main engine back, so it reduce the chances of that thing dragging on the ground. I really don't know if the aerodynamics, if they take that into account, that thing changing shape, but it really, at this speed, it's not a whole lot more drag to have that engine bell sticking up there like that. Okay. Arrest that rate of descent. Definitely want it below 10 meters per second. Yeah, try to keep a rate of descent right around that 5 mark. Good, we've got a fairly steady airspeed going. Okay, yeah, with this just gently rolling terrain. Oh no, we got airborne again. No, don't do that, don't do that, don't. Oh, and the engine fell off. Okay, come on. Come on. Oh, it was so close to working correctly. So close. Come on, man. Just slow to a stop already. Yeah. Yeah, for all that I've gone so long in this game without runways, it comes to a point now where those parts actually cost money. I really want to have some runways that I can navigate and put this thing down on, where I don't have these hills bouncing up and down. If I'd had a smooth surface, that wouldn't have happened. I feel confident in saying that. But I still got most of the vehicle back. Yeah, it's not the expensive part. Okay, recycle and flight. Thank you. All right, let's go to the tracking station. Go to Farsight 1. Now we need to put this thing into the desired orbit. 400,000. That pops us at 300. $400 right on the nose. Okay, cool. Looks like a pretty good little mini telescope to me. Really close. Let's just kind of fine-tune things. All right, that's close enough. Later on, I can, fine-tune it just to get things just at exactly 400. But I bet you this is enough to meet. Yep, to meet the mission goals. It's within the specified orbit. Okay, hide that finished goal. So we already got some money back from that one. Now we will finish this mission. We get 60,000. Yep. Continue to get profits. I like profits. Cool, huh? Put this down. Okay. Here, let's try to point the thing. Let's just try the telescope out. Make certain it works, because that's the whole point of putting this thing up here. Yep. Oh, wow. Whoop. Okay, there it is. Good. Looks like the moon to me. Yeah, it's too bad that I don't have version 0.21. But yep, there it is. The Arsha blows. Okay, mission accomplished. That's a good ending point for an episode. I think we've, maybe one little issue with my engine return vehicle still needs addressed, but after that, it'll be ready to go. I'll consider it a good, solid, functioning vehicle for lightweight 1.25 meter payloads. I will talk to everybody later. Goodbye.